Guys, I do not like dogs. Sorry if you're a dog lover, but it ain't it for me, sis. Like, I do not like dogs. What's up, guys? It's been a hot minute. It's been a minute. I haven't posted a video in like a month, but things are getting better. There's big things coming in 2019. This video is a story time, and I don't know why I didn't do this before, but this story time is, wow, just, it's a little bit emotional. No, I'm joking, it's not. But this is a story time of how I basically almost got killed because of a dog. True story, like true story. I almost lost my life because of a dog, a common dog. True story, guys. Like, I'm not even being, look, I might be being a little dramatic. I think I was coming home from work. I used to work like a couple suburbs away from my house. So this was one of those days when I was really hungry. I probably didn't have a break, but then I probably like woke up late in order to get to work. So I probably hadn't eaten the whole day. Nothing different, got my cheeseburger, whatever. I ate it on the train and I went home. And you know how they say like dogs have like, or like a real good sense of smell? I swear this dog could smell the meat on me, because let me tell you what happened. So I was walking past this little like shopping center, and I just hear like, you know, like the chains, you know, the chains, you know, the ding 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 sound, like, you know, the sound, like the sound. If you're someone like me who's like scared of dogs, like I'm scared of dogs, I do not like dogs. If you invite me over your house, the first thing I always ask is, do you have a dog? Because if you have a dog, I'm not coming unless you lock the dog away. Like, me and dogs, it's a no from me, sis. That ain't it. So basically I was walking past the plaza and I heard that sound. So I obviously turned my head like real quick, and there was this dog. It was this white dog. You know those dogs that have like the brown patch on their eye? Their face is kind of like longish. So basically this dog was like running my direction. So it was running across the road in my direction. So in that moment I went into panic mode. Like, when I see a dog, my heart starts like beating and pumping so fast. Like, I start to sweat, shake, like, and I lose like all like I lose everything. I don't know how to think, I don't know how to speak, I don't know what to do. All that my brain is thinking is, get away from the dog, save yourself from that vicious monster. Any dog, especially the small ones, they'll get you. But this dog wasn't small, it was like a medium size. So obviously I start to walk really fast, and I know that, like, don't run away from the dog, it can sense fear, he just wants to play with you. No, the dog wants to kill me. Let's be real, sis. Let's be real, Sally Mae. Your dog wants to kill me. So I start walking really fast. I'm walking, I'm like, oh my god. And this dog is like running towards me, and I'm like, oh my god. So the plaza has like this little alleyway you turn into to get into the plaza. So I turn into there like without thinking, and the dog is running in. So I'm like, oh my gosh. But I didn't want to run. So then there's like the alleyway, like kind of like a brick wall, and then the exit of the car park. So I like turn out of the car park, and the dog comes too. So at this point I'm like, I'm gonna start running. So I start running, and then people around me are like, oh, sorry, like, oh, what are you doing? And I start running, and I see this lady, she's like sitting on the corner of the plaza. And I kind of go up to her, and then she's looking at me like, oh my gosh, like, are you okay? Because, like, why are you running? And I'm like, oh my gosh, this dog is following me. Oh my gosh. And she's like, what? And then this dog runs around, and then she's like, oh, it's just a little dog. Oh, it's nothing. And then she, like, kind of, like, tries to, like, defend me, like, stand in front of me. But the thing is, the dog was, like, even though she was there, it was coming for me. Like, it wanted to get me. It was like, you're gonna die today. You're going to die today. So she was kind of like, oh, like, don't worry about it. Like, just keep walking. I was like, oh my god. So while, like, the dog was kind of like, you know, dodging her or whatever, I took it as an opportunity to start walking. Now, here's where things start to get intense for you, girl. Like, this is where things start to really get intense. I take that opportunity to cross the road. Now at this point, I told you, all my brain is thinking is, you gotta get away from that dog, sis. You gotta get away from that dog. So I cross the road, and I don't even look. I don't even stop, look, listen, think. If you know that song, like, you're the best. So I don't even like do that. I just crossed the road, and at that point it was okay. But the dog was coming too, and this time it was getting really close to me, and I was like, no, I can't do this. Like I've got to get away. So it's like, you know, like what a road looks like. Cars going this way, cars going that way, and this is a busy road. Like it's a busy road. I don't look left, I don't look right. I just start like almost running across the road. This guy happened to be in a trade in one of those little trucks, and he was speeding. He was speeding down that street, and this is my fault because you shouldn't be crossing there, but because I was so scared of the dog and I didn't look left and right, I started running across the street as he was speeding across the street. So he like steps on his brakes. Like guys, I saw my life flash before my eyes. Like this guy stepped on his brakes, and he's like, what the hell? And then I'm like, cause like, you know, like he almost killed me. Like he was scared. Like poor guy. Like dude, I'm sorry. And then cause the dog was following me as well, so he almost hit the dog, but like what's more important is that he almost hit me. Like my life was flashing before my eyes. I know if you're a dog lover, you're like, oh my gosh, poor dog. No, poor me. So the first thing that came to my mind is I didn't think that, oh, he braked because he was about to hit me. I thought, oh, he braked because that's his dog. He's been looking for his dog and he found it. So then I'm like, oh my gosh, is that your dog? And he's like, no. And I'm like, oh. So then I just keep running across the street because that's not his dog, so I still need to get away. I'm running, and it's like a big green patch, and basically where I'm running is making circle. I've just kind of circled my way back to the station. Guys, I'm running, like I'm running away from, and this dog is chasing me. This is the most intense like 2 minutes of my life. Like if I could reenact, like I'm like running like dun, 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 dun. Like I'm full running, and this dog is like full speed energy. Like he smelt the cheeseburger, like he was gonna get me. So I'm running. This dog is chasing me. I'm like probably crying. My makeup is getting wrecked. And as I'm running down this green bit, I'm like creating distance between me and the dog. And I kind of like tuck in the corner because there's all these trees, and like the dog is kind of like looking for me and like running. And then I pick up the phone and I call my mom, and I'm like hiding, and I'm like, oh my gosh, mom, there's a dog chasing me, like can you please come and pick me up? My mom tells me that she's eating fufu, which is like traditional food. She just cooked it. She's about to eat it, so she can't come pick me up. Bruh. Yeah. So I call my sister, and she basically tells me the same thing. They're both about to chow down, so I need to come home and get away from this dog. So when I spoke about it to my mom after, she was kind of like, oh no, I didn't understand what you were saying. Oh, I would have come. Whatever. Anyways, so they're both not going to come pick me up. This dog their noses are like, it's getting to me. It's sniffing me out. Like this dog is going to come and get me. So I was like, Megan, you just gotta run because you can't stay in the bushes. And I was hungry. Like, I know I just had McDonald's, but come on. Like, if you know me, I eat a lot. So I was still hungry. I just wanted to go home, get in my bed. I've created distance between me and the dog. It's looking for me. I basically come right out of the bushes and I start running again. But as I start running, I'm like, as I've been running for a bit, I'm like, whoa, I can't really hear this ding, ding, ding behind me. So like, I think the dog had like turned the street or gone somewhere. But the thing was, I was so paranoid. Like I was so paranoid that this dog was gonna come after me, and I didn't want to turn around and go back the way I came, because I was like, if I turn around and go back the way I came, it's gonna get me. So like I just kept running up the green, and I went around, guys, just so I didn't have to turn around and face that dog again. You guys don't understand how much I'm scared of dogs. I walked from my suburb, like my station, to the next suburb. Yeah, I basically had to walk. Well, I didn't have to. I chose to save my life and defend myself. This was an act of self-defense. I walked to another suburb. I walked all the way around. And just because I was even more scared, as I got like near my house, so I was probably walking for like, it takes me 20 minutes to walk from the station to my house, from my suburb station. So I was probably walking for almost up to an hour, like walking all the way around. My phone was about to die, but I needed to Snapchat my experience to let people know where I was. I walked all the way to the other suburb. I was still shaking because I just had a near-death experience from that guy who almost hit me with his truck. So I was, at that point, I was just really distressed. I was really like upset, torn apart. I was wondering why God even created dogs. I don't understand. I was just like, why me? I just wanted to come home. So I walked to the other suburb. I took the longest route all the way back to my house. Like, I didn't even walk on the side streets because guys, the paranoia was real. Like, I felt like in every direction I turned, I was gonna meet this dog. To my house. By the time I got to my house, I was near, like I was about to cry. I was so upset. You know, I knocked on the door, my sister opened, I got in the house and they were all enjoying their food and they're like, oh, what happened to you? What took you so long? And I was like, nah, guys, you don't even understand what just happened to me. And like from that day on, like even walking to the station, there's still just that tiny bit of paranoia that a dog is gonna come. Because I have never had good experiences with dogs. Like, so like when I see a dog, like I said, the only thing in my brain is run away, sis. So I have to take like every step possible to get away from that dog, like no matter what it is. Like even if I almost got hit by a truck, at least I got away from that dog. But like, I just had to let you guys know that story. Like when that truck was coming towards me, I saw my life. I saw when I was born, from when I went to daycare, then I went to preschool, then I went to primary school, and then I moved houses and went to another primary school. Then I went to high school, had a pretty good experience, and then I came to my first year of uni at that time. So yeah, it was last year. No, last year. At that time, I saw that all flash before my eyes, all the good times and the bad times. And all because I wanted to get away from the dog. I don't know where that dog is now, but this is just a message to the dog owner. Keep your dog on lock, because people like me who walking around the world every 5 seconds were like, even when I hear my bag jingle, I'm like, was that a dog? Was that a dog? Was that a dog? Did you guys hear that? I think there's a dog. Do you have a dog? Because if you have a dog, I'm not coming over. Like, oh, whoa, was that a dog? Like, it's a real thing for me. It's a real fear. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. But anyways, that's the story. I just had to share that with you guys and let you guys know. But I'm alive, I'm safe, I'm blessed. Glory to God, because woo! Me and dogs. No. And like, you know what's the worst part? Like, someone will have a dog that's bloody going, arr, arr, like growling, looking at like it's gonna want to eat you, and they're like, it's okay, he doesn't bite, he just wants to play, he just wants to suss you out. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching this story time. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in my next video, which will be soon. So I am 20 minutes away from my house, 25 minutes, because there was a dog following me on the way to my house. And if you know me, you know that I'm like so scared of like, I'm so scared of dogs, like it's not even funny. Like, I cannot. And this dog followed me every direction I turned in. So now I walked like sweating. I'm so scared. Like, and I'm not wearing my glasses, so I can't see like what's like ahead of me. So like if it's running towards me, by the time I see it, it will be too late. Is that sweat? Oh my gosh. You guys are seeing me at my lowest point right now. This is my lowest point. Like, I walked to another suburb to avoid a dog. That could still be on the same street that I'm about to join. I'm about to join the street that I left. I'm never leaving my house again.